funding. What can you tell us about public funding for the new Browns Dome?
Well, look, we're going through a process. This is the second day I've spent in Cleveland just talking with different people, looking at the different locations, not only looking at what the Browns are doing or what the Browns want to do, but frankly, also, what the rest of the community wants and what's going on in regard to the lake, what's going on in regard to the river. Look, there's a lot of exciting things that are going on. If you look at the plans for along the river, it's going to really transform downtown. Tomorrow I'll have the opportunity to talk with the mayor about his idea about the land bridge and the development of the lakefront. So all these are very, very positive things. And so I'm looking not just at the Browns, what they want to do, but frankly what other people want to do, because candidly, many times these involve requests for the state to give money. And so I want to better understand what everyone's plan is, and that's what I'm doing.
And Governor, we're hearing $600 million is what the state might kick in for that project. Is that about an accurate figure?
Look, no decision has been made. This would be a decision that would have to be made by the legislature, and of course, I will weigh in on that as well. So we're just now in the process of finding facts, listening to people. I remember what my friend George Voinovich said when I was his lieutenant governor. He would go around to the different communities and say, you all need to kind of get together and figure out exactly what you want to do. And so the state can play a role, but it is a limited role, certainly. And
you told us like in November, you said, in November you told us that there would be public funding, there would be some help from the state. So will you tell us, yes or no, that there will or will not be public funding of any sort for this project?
No, what I've said, and if you look at the history of the building and the maintaining of stadiums in the state of Ohio, the state has always played some role. The quality of life of people of the state of Ohio, one of the things that makes this a great state to live is that we have within driving distance of almost everybody in the state, professional football team, baseball team, soccer team, ice hockey, on and on. And so that's part of what makes Ohio a fun state to live in. The arts as well, the theater, all these things are just vitally important. The most recent thing the state did was in regard to the revitalization of the Guardians ballpark. And we worked with the legislature and we were able to contribute $30 million to that. So this is not unprecedented. We have done this, but in each case, a decision has to be made about how much money. And we look, frankly, to the local community to give guidance in this area.
What's your takeaway of your couple of days here? As you said, you've been here for what, 2 days, you said? Looking around? Today and tomorrow.
So I was here a week. I was here last week for 1 day, this week 2 days, okay. And it's just part of the process. I've found as governor it's helpful to go out and see things and not just rely on what someone is telling you.
What's your takeaway so far? Seeing the
I don't have a takeaway yet. This is a process, and the state does play a role, but the state is certainly not the only party that plays a role. So, look, I want what is best for Cleveland. I want what is best for Cuyahoga County and for the state of Ohio. And, the development of the river, the development of the lake, all of these things are very significant. If you go around the state, one of the things that you're seeing today is we're kind of rediscovering our water. And that's a great thing because it's a great asset. People want to be close to the water. They want to walk. They want to live close to the water. So all of these things, it's happening not just in Cleveland, but in other communities throughout the state of Ohio.
So, Governor, saying that from last week's meeting with the Haslams, just can you confirm that you met with the Haslams last week?
Sure. As I said, I'm meeting with everybody.
Okay. And why at this point? Like, what makes this point? Why at this point are you meeting with everyone?
Well, this certainly is an issue that has come up, and as governor, I think I have an obligation to actually visit the sites, listen to what people have to say on both sides of this issue.
And Governor, speaking of the development of the lake, then do you have a preference of keeping the Browns downtown or moving them out to Brook
No,
Park?
look, I'm not going to weigh in on that at this point. No, still in the process of listening. I think one of the things a leader has to do and one of the things the governor has to do is listen, and that's what I'm doing.